Dead and Hip Hop classic review for y'all, for the patrons. You know what I'm saying? Y'all voted on it. Yeah, y'all voted for it. So we do what you want. You want it, you vote for it, bam. Now we gonna do it. Nas, It Was Written. Who did it beat out?
This went up against Gangstar, Moment of Truth. Beat out LP, Fantastic Damage. Smith & Wesson, The Shining. Old Dirty Bastard returned to 36 Chambers, the 30 version.
Was it close to anything? Like did something almost?
Fantastic Damage and Old Dirty Bastard both got 23%, and Nas beat him out with 38%.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. It almost.
Nowadays, Smith and Wesson.
They want that one.
I think we just need to do it because that should have never win. We probably just need to do it just
To give it to him.
I think it's been like on the 6th consecutive
I know, man.
polls.
I just
Gangstar, Moment of Truth.
It was the best combination of beats and rhymes for Nas, for me. If I ruled the world, not
talking about what you say.
I said that was actually one of my
Nas
least favorite
Cover is
songs.
your least favorite song?
I mean, it's not a whack song, but it was just like out of all those songs, that was just like the one.
Damn, B.
Wait,
Yeah.
It's the same song.
It wasn't.
Ooh,
I
what?
It ain't blackmail.
I wasn't going crazy over it though. Like it was.
Oh, the beat, B.
It was cool.
That beat is dope.
Kind of going back to where we're saying like this is a lot of people's favorite Nas album. Well, nowadays when you look at the younger generation that's coming up in hip hop, you can kind of sort of see why.
I didn't know that people love this album as much as y'all are saying. I believe y'all.
Yeah,
I
no,
guess.
I was somewhat shocked because I think the default response for a lot of people is Illmatic.
I haven't listened to this album in I don't know how long. Until the other day when we were going to review it. Or the other week, really.
How'd you feel when you did listen to it though?
I mean, it's cool, but I never want to listen to it. It was like, I understand why people were taken aback when this came out. Because now when we look at it, it's like, yeah, the production is dope. But at the time, I can see why they were like, well, shit, what the fuck is going on? Like, the production is not what we got with Illmatic.
Illmatic, yeah.
It was completely different. I mean, I think this is some of Nas's best rapping, but as a full package, it's just like, I never want to listen to this album. It was too clean.
Coming off of Illmatic, it was like
Coming off of Illmatic, it was too
New York
clean.
State of Mind.
Yes.
You know,
Everything was
Life's the
grimy.
Bitch, yeah.
This
yeah,
just sounded really
Halftime.
clean.
Yeah. But I think that's what he was going for.
I know,
Yeah.
and it's not, that doesn't make it bad.
Because he
It's
switched
just-
managers. You know, he was with Search, with Illmatic, and all that, and then he got with Steve Stout, which is like,
Yep.
you know, and then he was like, I'm gonna get you track masters.
Mr.
This is
Mainstream.
new, yeah, this is a new production dude I'm gonna hook you up with, track masters, bam, bam.
Yep.
I mean, and they crafted a good sound for Nas for this album.
Yeah.
And he was like, you can still get your Primo, you can still get your Havoc produced tracks or whatever, and you know, so. My only gripe with this album, I mean, like I said, I love the album. It's just like I felt like with Illmatic, and then once like all the other East Coast dudes, you know, Raekwon, Only Bill Cuban Links, and you know Biggie, you know, like with that gangster name, like
Mafioso.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like Nas picked up on that where it was like, well, damn, like you know, set shit on fire with Illmatic, and it's like I feel like he was following that whole scheme that everybody else was doing. You know what I'm saying? Raekwon,
Escobar shit.
yeah, Escobar, yeah, like that's when Escobar was born. You know, so it's like. You know, Coogee Rap, Raekwon and them always had that. Like, I just felt like he was just following that formula. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, you could tell Coogee Rap was sprinkled all over through this album. And it's amazing how, I wonder why, I still don't to this day why he didn't put Silent Murder on the CD version and had it on. Because I had this on cassette first.
Because it wasn't radio friendly.
What, on Silent Murder?
Damn,
I
I
mean,
had
it's
a
still,
CD.
but like, why put it on the cassette and then don't have it on the CD?
Was
Like,
it on the
What?
cassette?
yeah, it was on the cassette.
I didn't have the
It wasn't on
cassette.
CD.
I had the
Yeah.
CD.
I had brought it on cassette first,
Yeah.
and I had it on.
Yeah, by the time CD came, they started taking stuff off like NWA.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
took
So
Fuck the Police off.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like I wonder why he didn't, cause Silent Murder was such a fucking dope ass song. And I remember when I had got to see, I'm like, where the fuck is Silent Murder at? I'm
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You know
Look
what?
it up. Yeah. Silent
I
Murder
didn't
was
know
only
that it
on the
wasn't
cassette.
on the CD.
Nope, it
I guess
wasn't
because
on
I've
the
been
CD.
listening to the MP3 version for so long.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was originally when it originally came out. If you brought the cassette and someone else had the CD, that person that had the cassette tape had Silent Murder, and the person that had the CD
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, when I went back and listened to it, like this album didn't move me the way it used to back in the day. Still good, but when I got to the last, like when I got to If I Ruled the World, I was like, whew, thank God. Like I was like, I don't even have to listen to this, and maybe because they played it so fucking much
They did.
back then.
They
Like I'm like,
Yeah, you know the radio wears some shit out.
Man,
yeah,
they played
man,
that shit.
yeah.
Remember, they played that shit all on the radio back
Yeah.
then, man.
Like I
remember.
didn't get excited. I didn't have no feeling of nostalgia or nothing. It was like, okay, all right.